by Rip the Rack on the RTR Bowling YouTube channel. Tonight's sponsors are Big Dick's Bowl and Timmy's Hardwood Bowling Pins. Our product showcases the Bowlified jersey. If you need a Bowlified jersey, you get $5 off by using the code provided to you in the video. Check that out. It should be about right there. Okay? Use that code, get $5 off your next Bowlified shirt purchase. So quick shout outs this week. The Round USBC Hall of Fame elected some new members. Getting into the Hall of Fame this week, Mike Prince, Reggie Character, Tim Martin, and Norman and Phyllis Gendron. All of them got into the Hall of Fame this week. Phyllis and Norman were founders at East Providence Lanes under the P&G label, so they got in for meritorious service. And Mike Prince, Tim Martin, and Reggie Character get into under the performance category. Congratulations to them. Okay, on to our recap of last week. Last week's feature match was the Digi Bowlers versus Custom Pro Fit, and it was a bust 'em up, beat 'em up week for the Digi Bowlers, who beat them 3-1, 33-60 to 32-09 total pins. Digi Bowlers win a big match, continue to move up the standings. They were led in the match by Brian Opie, who had a huge week, 795 to lead the way. Custom Pro Fit, unfortunately, was a big week the week before, but unable to keep the momentum going, and they fall 3-1. As for the standings, after 10 weeks, Purple Hearts are your leaders, 29-11. They are one game ahead of a pack of 28-12 teams that are Chico Bales Bonds, We Them Boys, and Fill in the Frames. Those three teams are 28-12, a game back of first, tied for second. And also, just behind them, the Digi Bowlers, and stay tuned, 27-13, 2 games off the lead, and 1 game out of that pack of second place teams. Our high average currently after 10 weeks, Tim Gagney, 242.73, with a narrow lead ahead of Quadaris Rembert, who's 241.57, and Jonathan Van Hees, 240.33. Those are your top 3 averages in the league through 10 weeks. Last week's stars of the week, Jalen Scott Jones, 299.823 to lead the league last week. Big bowling, obviously not bowling full time. I think he's got 12 games in out of the first 30 games there, but a big week for him. 299.823, another 800 series. A big week for Jalen and the lefty. Obviously, is very talented. Bill LaPointe, who had a couple of rough weeks, rebounded 300, 769 this week. And Quadaris Rembert, 779 this week. Mike Cassavet, 279, 773. And Leo Bertrand, 289, 757. So some big scores this week, a lot more scores this week than there was the previous week. I think there was some lower ones too, but the stars of the week, obviously, big numbers from them this week. Those are your stars of the week. And that's your week recap of week 10. Okay, now on to our singles leagues. Our Lags Invitational Optional Singles League. First up, singles scratch. Big shake up this week. Some reversal of fortune, some guys rushing up, some guys falling off. So the new leaders, Ray Snow, 44-12, and Steve Gardner, 44-12. Both guys went 8-0. Ray Snow went 681 and beat Grant Henderson this week, and Steve Gardner went 661. He went 8-0 and beat Kenny Baker this week. So those are your new leaders at 44-12. Just behind them, Victor Gomez, 42-14. He went 716 and 6-2 this week. And Robert Jackman went 41-15. He went 644 and 6-2 this week, also beating Mike Carter in a big match. So those are your top 4 guys in your singles scratch league. As for the handicap singles, Brian Opie is opening up some space now, kind of like our leader last year who won the league. It's off to a good start. He's got a little bit of a gap and seems to be getting a little further away each week. Brian went 825 this week, 8-0 in his match. He's now at 48-8. He has a 5-game lead on Vantana Ang. I believe I'm saying that right. I hope so. He is 43-13. He went 845 this week. He also went 8-0, but still did not able to close any gap on Brian Opie, who still has a 5-game lead in the singles handicap league. Behind them, Shrems, 43-13, 706, 8-0 this week as well. And Steve Chartier hanging on, 42-14, 726 this week at 6-2. And right behind him in 5th place, George Viau Sr., 39-17, 749 this week at 8-0. He is 9 points off the leader, however, right now. So, 10 weeks in, the handicap singles league, looks like we have a clear-cut leader right away, and hopefully the pack will stay close. In the scratch league, looks like it's going to be a dogfight the whole way. So those are your standings in your handicap and your single scratch league. Now moving on to our next segment. Okay, tonight's feature match. The 20th team, Team 20, the Purple Hearts, your first place team. They're taking on Lobster 1, who are currently in 10th place. That's team number 4. Lobster 1, 22-18 in 10th place, taking on the leaders, Purple Hearts, 29-11 in first, obviously. Purple Hearts, that's Dennis Levely Sr., Anthony Hayter, Bill LaPointe, who's having a great year. Derek Levely had a great week last week, and Dennis Levely, who is 209, currently as your anchor spot. They're taking on Lobster 1, who's Carl DeRosa, Jr. and Sr., Steve DeRosa, Rick Rigo, and Jason Peters. Carl DeRosa Jr. is 210 in that team. He is your leader. They do have 2 very good subs in Jalen Scott Jones and Billy Trudell, so we'll see if either one of them bowl this week. But that's your feature match. First place versus 10th place. Teams that are 7 points apart and 9 spaces apart. And Purple Hearts, who's had the lead now for a couple weeks, see if they can keep it going and stay up there in the Bird Dog seat. Okay, our last segment, our grab bag of randomness segment. First off, congratulations going out to Tim Gagney and Justin Veal. Those guys captured the RIUSBC Baker Doubles tournament this weekend here at Langs. They averaged better than 250 for 8 Baker games, so obviously bowled very well and earned their association titles. Congratulations to those guys. Secondly, congratulations to our newly elected Hall of Fame members, Reggie Character, Tim Martin, and Mike Prince, as well as Norman and Phyllis Gendron, who were elected in the meritorious service for their operation of East Providence Langs. So, congratulations to our new Hall of Famers. Also, congratulations going out to our nominees who did not receive election this year, but will appear on the ballot in the future. Jerry Fortier and Donnie Cornell also made the ballot and did not get enough votes to be elected, but they were nominated, so congratulations to them. Okay, that'll do it for this evening's show. We'd like to thank all of our subscribers, as well as our friends and family. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the like button and the notifications bell as well. That will help us out. Thank you to our sponsors, as well as all of our affiliates. I'd like to thank Custom Pro Fit, Rippin' the Rack, Bowlify, Storm, 900 Global, 3G Shoes, Langs Invitational, Langs Bowlerama, and the Nelson Center. Also, Bowlage.com as well, and Bowlify, and TurboBowl.com as well. Thank you guys, good luck, good bowling, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us on the Langs Invitational pregame show.
You'll be all right, Jack. You got this. Yeah, clean up 27 and 28.
Before practice, we just make one quick announcement. As you know, the Rhode Island USBC Hall of Fame dinner will be December 2nd, the Italian Working Men's Club, right up the street from here. At this time, I'd like to recognize one of the bowlers in the building. This bowler has competed in the Rhode Island USBC for over 30 years, is a New England Bowling Association champion, 3-time Senior Masters Bowling Association champion, 8 State Association titles, has over a dozen 300s, half a dozen 800s, has also worked for over 20 years in the pro shop industry, and as far as I know, is the first bowler from Walnut Hill to earn this. I'd like to congratulate Timothy Martin for his induction into the Rhode Island USBC Hall of Fame this year. Congratulations, Tim, even over Yankee. Everybody come on, ready